Hi, it's Alaska Granny. Today I wanted to talk to you preppers about doubting yourself. Should you doubt yourself? I think the answer is yes. It's not the same as self-doubt. When you doubt yourself, what you're doing is you're questioning if you're falling off track from the things that you've decided. You've set goals for prepping. You've set goals for lifestyle choices. You've set goals for perhaps saving money, cutting down your budget, making sure that you're going to have the things that you need in the future. But what happens is we'll set these goals and we'll get going on them, but then something will happen and we will start to doubt ourselves. Is it worth it to try to lose weight? Is it worth it to stockpile food? Is it worth it to skip going out to dinner today on the way home from work because I'm tired and I would rather spend the money than have to figure out what to cook when I get home? Those are the times we want to doubt ourselves. We want to remember, I've set goals, there's a reason for them, and I don't want to get off track with what I have set for myself that I really want to accomplish and do. That's not the same as self-doubt. Am I even making correct decisions? It's, am I getting off track today, and it's not helping me go forward with my goals. We all get moments when we don't want to do things that are hard, or we don't want to continue to scrimp, save, suffer, or whatever. So yes, sometimes we do have to take a break and spoil ourselves a little bit. But then don't doubt yourself that it isn't worth it for the goals that you're set for yourself. Because something that I learned long ago, the harder the climb, the better the view from the top. So setting yourself big goals, going to the top of that precipice, getting to the top of the peak of the mountain and achieving those goals is difficult, but you don't want to give up. You can take little detours along the way, but then doubt yourself that you're questioning what's really important and get back on track. It is critical at times that we doubt ourselves because we want to always be questioning and wondering and looking for, is there something I should pivot? Is there a new way to do things? Am I on the right track? But then you want to really be critically analyzing, what are my goals? Are they worth getting back on track? Are they what I really want to do? And am I doing my best to achieve them? And that's how we can set the goals that we want and keep going to achieve them. I have 4 tips for you to how to stay focused on your goals. And the first one is self-reflection. Self-reflection means, what am I capable of? Am I doing the best that I can to achieve those goals that I set for myself? Don't compare yourself to others. That is part of our problem in society. For example, girls look at fashion magazines and they feel bad about themselves. Or we look at things on the internet of people that have beautiful, fancy homes and perfect kitchens or huge pantries, and we aren't able to have those things. We compare ourselves. Those are the types of things that make us doubt ourselves. We want to remember, what are my goals? What do I want to achieve? And what is logical for me? So don't compare yourself to others rather than realizing that isn't what I really want. And a lot of that stuff that you see isn't even real anyway. It's an illusion. Nobody's life is perfect. Nobody has everything. And if they do, good for them. But that may not be what we want for ourselves anyway. So don't compare yourself to others. When you shouldn't, you don't need to, because you're doing the best that you can. Spend time with supportive people. The more positive the people you surround yourself with, the better you feel about yourself. And when you have a positive outlook, the more you can achieve. If you have friends that are always down in the dumps, or they're complaining about something or criticizing others, that might be someone you need to think about distancing yourself a little bit. You can still be their friend, but don't spend so much time with them that you become like them, criticizing others and feeling like your goals aren't really worthwhile. We want to be positive. We want to realize why we set the goals we have and how to achieve them, and being around people who think the same way can really help lift us up and even do better than we thought we could. Remember, you are your biggest inner critic. So you need to really look into your heart, your soul, your mind, and decide for yourself. Am I doing the best I can? What have I accomplished? Why am I proud of myself? How can I keep going? If you check off to yourself, these are the goals that I set and I've been achieving them. These are the hardships I've overcome, which means that I'm stronger going forward. And so don't be critical of yourself. Be appreciative of what you've experienced in life, what you've accomplished, and then you can go forward knowing that you don't have self-doubt. You can doubt if you get off track, but then you always want to come back to what are the goals, the decisions, the plans that you have for yourself in your future, and get going on those again. So whether it's setting prepping goals, whether it's lifestyle goals to lead a healthier life, whether it's losing weight, whether it's saving more money, or just being more accepting and loving of the people in your life, think about what's important to you, get back on track, and then if you occasionally find that you're getting off track, doubt what you think you're doing. Sometimes if we just have an idea that is different and we say it out loud to somebody else, you can hear that it sounds ridiculous, and it can help you get back to doing what you want. So remember that it's okay to doubt when you lose your way, but then get back on track with the things that really are the most important to you. That's why I'm a prepper. I want every day to be the best it can be. So if sometimes I get off track, I forget to keep track of where my food is, I forget how to do some of the first aid skills, or just even how to start a fire outside if it's time to go build a campfire in the summer again. There are all kinds of things that we might want to know as preppers, things we want to accomplish in our lives in all different areas. So get back on track. Leave a comment below. What are some questions you've had for yourself, and how did you get through it, get stronger, get going again? We can learn so much from each other. We're building a community to help each other grow, be stronger, do better, and accomplish the best no matter what the future holds. I hope you'll like my video, share my video, and please subscribe to the Alaska Granny channel.